In the heart of 1970s London, a legendary band was born. This band, Queen, would go on to captivate the world with their unique blend of rock, theatricality, and sheer talent. The story began with Freddie Mercury, a charismatic young man born Farrokh Bulsara in Zanzibar. Freddie's family relocated to England, where he pursued his passion for music. He met Brian May and Roger Taylor, who were playing in a band called Smile. When Smile's lead singer left, Freddie seized the opportunity to join the band. With Freddie on board, the band's dynamic shifted dramatically. His powerful vocals and flamboyant stage presence brought a new energy to their music. They needed a name that reflected this transformation, something bold and regal. Freddie suggested Queen, a name that embodied their aspirations for greatness and their flamboyant style. The name was a perfect fit, reflecting their ambition and Freddie's larger-than-life personality. Thus, Queen was born, a band destined for greatness. The final piece of the puzzle fell into place when John Deacon joined as bassist in 1971. John's musicality and technical prowess solidified Queen's lineup, creating a formidable force in the music world. They were a band of contrasts: Freddie's flamboyant showmanship, Brian's quiet intensity, Roger's rock-solid drumming, and John's grounded bass lines. Together, they formed a musical synergy that would propel them to superstardom. With their lineup complete, Queen began to hone their craft, playing gigs in pubs and clubs around London. Their early performances were marked by a raw energy and a growing confidence. Freddie's stage presence blossomed, captivating audiences with his charisma and vocal prowess. The world was about to be rocked by the phenomenon that was Queen. Queen's music was a melting pot of influences, reflecting the diverse tastes of its members. Freddie's love of opera and classical music infused their sound with a dramatic flair. Brian's fascination with hard rock and heavy metal added a powerful edge. Roger's background in pop and rock provided a catchy, radio-friendly element. John's grounding in soul and R&B brought a rhythmic depth to their music. This eclectic mix of influences gave Queen a unique sound that defied easy categorization. They were not simply a rock band, they were a genre-bending force, incorporating elements of opera, classical music, pop, and even vaudeville into their music. This fearless experimentation set them apart from their contemporaries, creating a sound that was both familiar and groundbreaking. One of the key ingredients in Queen's sonic tapestry was their use of multi-layered harmonies. Freddie, Brian, and Roger all contributed vocals, creating rich vocal arrangements that soared over their instrumental tracks. These harmonies, often complex and multi-layered, added a depth and richness to their music that was both distinctive and unforgettable. Their ability to blend their voices seamlessly created a powerful wall of sound that became a hallmark of their music. Another defining characteristic of Queen's sound was their use of innovative recording techniques. They embraced the possibilities of the studio, using multi-tracking and other technologies to create sonic landscapes that were both expansive and intricate. Brian's homemade guitar amplifier, the DC amp, added a unique sonic texture to their music. This willingness to push the boundaries of recording technology allowed them to create a sound that was truly their own, a sound that continues to resonate with listeners today. Queen's visual identity was as striking and memorable as their music. Their logo, designed by Freddie himself, was a masterpiece of symbolism and artistry. It featured the zodiac signs of all four members: 2 lions for Leo, Roger and John, a crab for Cancer, Brian, and 2 fairies for Virgo, Freddie. This celestial menagerie was crowned by a majestic phoenix, a mythical bird representing rebirth and immortality. The logo was a perfect encapsulation of Queen's essence. It conveyed their regal aspirations, their astrological connections, and their belief in the transformative power of music. The lions symbolized strength and power. The crab represented tenacity and resilience. The fairies embodied grace and magic, and the phoenix signified their enduring legacy. The logo became an iconic symbol of the band, instantly recognizable and deeply meaningful. The logo's intricate design reflected Freddie's artistic talents and his fascination with symbolism. He had studied graphic design and art college, skills that he used to create a visually arresting and conceptually rich logo. The logo was unveiled to the world on the cover of their self-titled debut album in 1973. It quickly became an emblem of the band, appearing on their albums, merchandise, and stage sets. Behind Queen's rock star personas lay a surprising academic depth. The band members were not just talented musicians, they were also intelligent and educated individuals with diverse academic backgrounds. Their education played a subtle but significant role in shaping their music and their approach to their careers. Freddie Mercury, the flamboyant frontman, held a diploma in art and graphic design from Ealing Art College. This artistic background informed his stage presence, his visual aesthetic, and his meticulous attention to detail in Queen's music and imagery. His understanding of design principles allowed him to create a cohesive visual identity for the band, from their logo to their album covers to their stage shows. Brian May, the quiet and introspective guitarist, studied mathematics and physics at Imperial College London, graduating with a BSc degree in physics in 1968. In 2007, May was awarded a PhD degree in astrophysics from Imperial College London for work started in 1971 and completed in 2007. His scientific mind influenced his approach to music, leading him to experiment with different guitar tones and recording techniques. His analytical skills enabled him to dissect musical structures and create complex harmonies and arrangements. Roger Taylor, the energetic drummer, studied dentistry before pursuing music full-time. His scientific background gave him a disciplined approach to his craft, focusing on precision and technical proficiency. John Deacon, the grounded bassist, held a degree in electronics from Chelsea College, London. His technical expertise proved invaluable in the studio, where he helped to shape Queen's sound and experiment with new recording technologies. His understanding of electronics enabled him to troubleshoot equipment issues and contribute to the band's innovative use of studio technology. Queen's musical journey was one of constant evolution and experimentation. Their early albums, such as Queen in 1973 and Queen Second in 1974, showcased their progressive rock roots with complex arrangements, multi-layered harmonies, and a theatrical flair. These albums established Queen as a force to be reckoned with, demonstrating their musical virtuosity and their willingness to push the boundaries of rock music. As they gained experience and confidence, Queen's sound began to evolve, incorporating elements of hard rock, heavy metal, pop, and even disco. Their third album, Sheer Heart Attack, released in 1974, marked a turning point, featuring a more streamlined and radio-friendly sound alongside their signature progressive elements. This album catapulted them to international fame, with hit singles like Killer Queen showcasing their songwriting prowess and their ability to craft catchy melodies. Their fourth album, A Night at the Opera in 1975, cemented their status as global superstars. This album was a masterpiece of studio craftsmanship, featuring a diverse range of musical styles and innovative recording techniques. It included the iconic Bohemian Rhapsody, a 6-minute epic that defied genre conventions and became one of the best-selling singles of all time. Queen's subsequent albums continued to explore new sonic territories, blending their progressive roots with a more polished and commercially successful sound. They embraced synthesizers and other electronic instruments, incorporating them into their music without sacrificing their signature rock edge. Their ability to adapt and evolve ensured their continued relevance and their enduring appeal to a global audience. Bohemian Rhapsody, released in 1975, was more than just a song. It was a musical phenomenon that redefined the possibilities of popular music. This 6-minute epic, a suite-like structure divided into 6 distinct sections, shattered the conventions of radio-friendly hits. It was a bold experiment that paid off, becoming one of the best-selling singles of all time and an enduring anthem of rock music. The song's structure was groundbreaking, seamlessly transitioning from an operatic intro to a ballad segment, a hard rock interlude, an operatic reprise, and a reflective outro. Each section showcased Queen's musical versatility and their mastery of different genres. Bohemian Rhapsody was a studio marvel, utilizing innovative recording techniques to create its layered harmonies and its expansive sonic landscape. The song's iconic operatic section was recorded using multi-tracking, with Freddie, Brian, and Roger layering their vocals over 180 times to create a choral effect. This meticulous attention to detail resulted in a sonic tapestry that was both intricate and breathtaking. The song's impact was immediate and enduring. It topped the charts worldwide, breaking records and pushing the boundaries of popular music. Its accompanying music video, a groundbreaking work of visual art, further cemented its iconic status. Bohemian Rhapsody became a cultural touchstone, inspiring countless artists and influencing the direction of popular music for decades to come. On July 13, 1985, Queen took the stage at Wembley Stadium for Live Aid, a global charity concert organized to raise funds for famine relief in Ethiopia. Their 20-minute set became legendary, a masterclass in showmanship and musical brilliance that captivated a global audience of over 1.9 billion people. It was a performance that solidified their status as one of the greatest live acts of all time. Queen's Live Aid set was meticulously planned and executed with precision. They chose a selection of their most popular songs, including Bohemian Rhapsody, Radio Gaga, Hammer to Fall, and We Are the Champions. They knew they had a limited time to make an impact, so they focused on delivering a high-energy performance that would engage the audience and showcase their musical prowess. Freddie Mercury was in his element, commanding the stage with his charisma and vocal prowess. He connected with the audience on an emotional level, drawing them into the performance with his infectious energy and his heartfelt delivery. His interaction with the crowd, particularly during the call and response section of Radio Gaga, created a sense of unity and shared purpose. The band was in top form, delivering a tight and energetic performance that showcased their musical chemistry and their individual talents. Brian May's guitar solos soared, Roger Taylor's drums pounded with power, and John Deacon's bass lines provided a solid foundation. Their performance was a testament to their years of experience and their dedication to their craft. While Queen remained their primary focus, each member also pursued individual projects, exploring different musical avenues and showcasing their diverse talents. These solo endeavors allowed them to experiment with new sounds, collaborate with other artists, and express themselves in ways that might not have been possible within the framework of Queen. Freddie Mercury released 2 solo albums, Mr. Bad Guy in 1985 and Barcelona in 1988. Mr. Bad Guy explored synth-pop and dance music, while Barcelona was a collaboration with opera singer Montserrat Cabal, blending pop and operatic styles. These albums showcased Freddie's vocal versatility and his willingness to push creative boundaries. Brian May released 2 solo albums, Back to the Light in 1992 and Another World in 1998. These albums explored hard rock and progressive rock, showcasing Brian's guitar virtuosity and his songwriting talents. He also collaborated with other artists, including Guns N' Roses and Black Sabbath, contributing his distinctive guitar work to their music. Roger Taylor released 5 solo albums, showcasing his songwriting, drumming, and vocal abilities. His music explored a range of styles, from hard rock to pop to electronic music. He also formed a side project, The Cross, which released 3 albums in the late 1980s and early 1990s. John Deacon, the most private member of Queen, chose to focus on family life after Freddie's death in 1991. He made occasional appearances with the remaining members of Queen, but he largely retired from the music industry, preferring to live a quiet life away from the spotlight. Queen's legacy extends far beyond their music. They left an indelible mark on popular culture, influencing generations of artists and inspiring countless fans worldwide. Their music continues to resonate with listeners of all ages, their iconic songs remaining staples of radio airplay and movie soundtracks. Their story is a testament to the power of creativity, the importance of collaboration, and the enduring appeal of timeless music. Queen's music transcended cultural boundaries, connecting with audiences from all walks of life. Their songs became anthems of celebration, resilience, and the human spirit. Their music was used in countless films, television shows, and commercials, introducing their music to new audiences and solidifying their place in popular culture. Their live performances were legendary, setting a new standard for showmanship and musical spectacle. Their concerts were a fusion of music, theatricality, and audience interaction, creating an immersive experience that left a lasting impression on those fortunate enough to witness them. Queen's influence on subsequent generations of artists is undeniable. Countless musicians cite them as an inspiration, praising their musical innovation, their vocal harmonies, and their fearless approach to songwriting. Their music continues to be covered and reinterpreted by artists across genres, demonstrating its timeless appeal and its enduring relevance. Queen's music has had a profound impact on countless artists across genres, inspiring them with its innovation, its emotional depth, and its sheer audacity. Their influence can be heard in the music of rock bands, pop stars, opera singers, and even classical composers. Their music has transcended genre boundaries, becoming a source of inspiration for artists seeking to push creative limits and connect with audiences on an emotional level. Metal and rock bands, from Metallica to Foo Fighters, have cited Queen as a major influence, praising their musical virtuosity and their ability to blend hard rock with melodic sensibilities. Pop stars from Lady Gaga to Katy Perry have acknowledged Queen's impact on their music, incorporating elements of Queen's theatrical flair and their knack for crafting catchy hooks into their own work. Opera singers have embraced Queen's operatic influences, performing covers of Bohemian Rhapsody and other Queen songs that showcase their vocal range and their appreciation for Queen's dramatic sensibilities. Classical composers have incorporated elements of Queen's music into their own compositions, recognizing the complexity and sophistication of Queen's harmonies and arrangements. Queen's influence extends beyond the realm of professional musicians, inspiring countless fans to pick up instruments, form bands, and express themselves through music. Their music has provided a soundtrack for countless lives, accompanying moments of joy, sorrow, and everything in between. Their songs have become anthems of self-expression, encouraging fans to embrace their individuality and to pursue their dreams with passion and determination. Queen's reign as rock royalty continues to this day, their music as vibrant and relevant as ever. Their songs are timeless anthems, their story an inspiration, and their legacy a testament to the enduring power of music. Queen's music continues to be celebrated through tribute bands, cover versions, and theatrical productions. Their story has been immortalized in books, documentaries, and the Academy Award-winning biopic Bohemian Rhapsody in 2018. Introducing their music and their story to new generations. Their music is a constant presence on radio airwaves, streaming services, and movie soundtracks, ensuring that their songs remain familiar to listeners of all ages. Their albums continue to sell, and their music videos rack up millions of views online. Queen's legacy is one of creativity, innovation, and the power of music to transcend boundaries. Their story is a reminder that music can change the world, inspire generations, and bring people together. Their music continues to inspire, their story continues to captivate, and their legacy continues to grow, ensuring that Queen will forever reign as rock royalty. If you found this video valuable, we kindly ask you to subscribe and hit the like button. Your support encourages us to create more content.